Hey, what's up? It is the Holistic Guinea Pig, and just like a guinea pig, I'm not really a pig, and I'm not from New Guinea, and I'm Jenna. Hello! Okay, so this is the first episode of the Holistic Guinea Pig, and what I'm wanting this series to be is basically an exploration of all things wholeness, wellness, health, holisticalness, and having fun with it, and also being an example of a body who is experiencing such things as a guinea pig would, and kind of then relaying to you my experiences. But this is also to be participatory or not, or just for your enjoyment or whatever, or community building, however. And this first episode, what I really want to talk about is the fact that over the last week, so it's been 7 days now, I've been on a candida diet. And this diet is something that you can use to heal your body of a number of things. If you do have a candida overgrowth, which is a yeast overgrowth, which could be anywhere in your body. For me, for example, 2 years ago, I had such an extreme overgrowth in my intestinal tract that it caused a whole lot of ailments, such as food intolerances, like autoimmune disease, level fatigue, acne for a good year and a half. Had no idea what was happening to me or why it was happening to me and on my face. Bloating, that was a huge one, of like 15 pounds, a lot of anxiety around foods, and also doubly because so many foods were affecting me oddly. So I just had this extreme like 180 from being someone who I'd known myself to be as a food lover all of my life to all of a sudden being petrified of food because of how much food was hurting my body. And the candida diet truly saved me. And this is now just about 2 years later, after being prolifically healed, but still staying away from trigger allergen foods such as gluten, corn, and soy, and sugar ultimately. But what I'm doing right now, which is a step up on my typical way of eating, is I'm doing these next 30 days as a coffee, alcohol, and sugar-free diet, 30 days, as well as cutting out corn, soy, and gluten, and yeah, basically any and all things processed. So what I am hoping to experience while being on this cleanse and on this diet is, yes, I hate to be vain or seem vain, but weight loss. That would be lovely, because I know myself to be very active, work out, eat primarily well, but when triggered into bad food habits, the foods that I do tend to overdo on are exactly what make my body the most inflamed and bloat. And so even if it's, calorie-wise not so much that I'm eating, the types of foods that I'm eating are what make my body incapable of losing weight. So it's retaining a lot, and also my body retains a lot when it's stressed. So this diet is also best when you are also practicing de-stressing, and that goes with how you're thinking about your life as well. And staying away from coffee, because coffee is very acidic. It also tends to strip your body of minerals. It's not really infusing your body with such things as antioxidants as tea would, for example. Tea is actually very alkalizing, and alcohol is just basically such a condensed form of sugar that, that I'm cutting it out for that primarily, and then also because it triggers me into the food habits that I have a hard time controlling. And so that's what's up. So far it's day 7. I can't say that I feel amazing. It would be a lie if I did. It usually, and I remember this being the case 2 years ago as well, it takes until day 10 before you feel like, oh my gosh, your life is going through this for the better. And I know after 2 weeks, when I was on this diet 2 years ago as well and was experiencing such miraculous changes, it was 2 weeks in that I started to experience my face changing and the acne just slowly closing in on itself. And I had such fear that I would have scars for the rest of my life and all of this, and I cannot tell you now how many compliments I get on my skin, which is still amazing to me. I still have to make sure that I hear that correctly and just take that in. It's wonderful to have your body basically reflect your soul. Yes, very much so. So anywho, my journey so far is 7 days in. Haven't really lost any weight yet. Haven't experienced huge shifts, except in the fact that I know that I'm on the right track, and that itself brings me some peace. But it has been a trying week, and I'm glad that at the very least I've been on this diet amidst doing some crazy and challenging things in my life. And I look forward to seeing what else comes up for me in this second round of being on a committed candida diet. Okay, we'll talk more about that soon. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Okay, this is the Holistic Guinea Pig saying bye-bye. Bye.